Yeah, Roger. Whiskey Radio 7, Germany. I think I got your call correct as Whiskey Radio 7, Germany. This is Whiskey Bravo 9 Delta Zulu Sierra. My name is Tom, Tokyo Ocean, Mexico. The name here is Tom, Tokyo Ocean, Mexico. I'm located in Chesterfield, Virginia. Chesterfield in the state of Virginia, about 10 miles south of Richmond, Virginia. I wonder how copy. I'll give you a report next transmission. Whiskey Radio 7, Germany, from Whiskey Bravo 9 Delta Zulu Sierra. Go ahead.
Whiskey Breaker 9 Delta Zulu Sierra. Good morning, good afternoon to you, Tom. The name here is Lynn. I spell Lima, Yankee, November, November. Again, Lima, Yankee, November, November. A lot of QSB, so you're up and down. A lot of QSB, but I'll give you about a 5 by 3, 5 by 3. And don't know if this will hold, but I wanted to let you know you are making it to the northwestern part of the United States here. Located just west of Seattle, Washington, on the western side of Puget Sound. Back to you, Tom. WB9 Delta Zulu Sierra, Whiskey Radio 7, Germany. Over.
Yeah, Whiskey Radio 7, Germany, from Whiskey Bravo 9 Delta Zulu Sierra. Real good, Lynn. Pretty nice copy now. Your signal came up a little bit. Thanks for the 5 by 3. You're peaking about 5 by 7 now. You were a little lighter on the first transmission, but came up to 5 by 7. And we're running a Flex 5000A. Flex 5000A transceiver and using that about 11 watts drive into a Italian-made Expert amplifier, a Expert 1.5 KFA. We're running very close to legal limit, and the antenna is a Carolina Windham 160. It's a multi-band 160 through 6 meter antenna, an off-center fed dipole, and it's in an apex positioning with the center point at about 70 feet above the ground. So there is a little QSB, but your signal held really good that time. Been a while since I've worked 10 a.m. I heard a station real light on 2900. I couldn't really detect who it was, so I thought I'd come up here on 29025 and put out a call and see what happens, and there you were. I'm sure glad I did, and sure glad to meet your acquaintance. WR7G from WB9 Delta Zulu Sierra. Go ahead.
Yeah, WB9 Delta Zulu Sierra, Whiskey Radio 7 Gulf. Yeah, we're running a ICOM 7610, driving an L-Craft KGA 500 amplifier at about 300 watts PCC output, and trying to run a little conservative here. You did peak up. You're 5.9 now, 5.5 to 5.9. Some QSB, but you came up quite a bit, Tom. So very good on the flex. Antenna here is a Trap Tri-Band or a Cushcraft A3 at about 50 feet, so beaming your direction. Yeah, nice to see some AM activity here. I've been watching the bands. They've been open for the last few days, but have not been able to make any AM contacts for some reason, but I do enjoy the mode. When I first heard you call, you were right down on the noise floor. I didn't even think we'd be able to get through, but it was well worth a try anyway. And like I say, we're here just west of Seattle, just outside of a little town called Gig Harbor, about 20 miles west of Seattle on the western side of Puget Sound. So not sure what else is going on. I've just been in here looking around a little bit to see what might be on the air, and saw your carrier up there. Absolutely. Station's working well now. So very good, and hopefully propagation will improve. I'm not going to hold it. We'll let you make some more calls, and you're sounding great. So back to you, Tom, and I'll listen out. WB9 Delta Zulu Sierra, Whiskey Radio 7 Golf. Just wanted to say hello and let you know you're getting out there. 7-3, Tom, and have a great afternoon there. Over.
Yeah, Whiskey Radio 7 Golf from WB9 Delta Zulu Sugar. Well, QSB's in there again, but didn't miss a word. Your ICOM 7610 with the Elecraft amps doing a great job. And, of course, the Cushcraft Tribander doesn't hurt. I missed the days where I've had radio towers and Tribanders, but haven't had that since about the year 2000 when I moved from my last QTH. I live in an HOA now. I probably should have put up a crank-up tower. No one would have noticed. They don't care here. It's a very nice neighborhood, but their HOA's kind of laid back a little bit, and as long as you can't see anything from the street out in front of your house. My house is quite tall. It's like three stories, with a full third-story attic, a very high ceiling, very high-pitched roof. So I could have had a, lowered the tower down to 20 feet. No one would have seen it out here with the woods behind me and the home blocking and the front view, woods blocking the side and the back view. But I never did. I just put up wire antennas. We got four wire antennas here for HF. 2 Carolina Wyndhams and a folded dipole for 75 and a folded dipole for 20, just as kind of backup antennas. So we won't hold you, and maybe catch somebody else on the band, but very nice signal here into central eastern part of Virginia. Nice day. Temperature, it looks a little cloudy, but not too bad. Temperatures 85 degrees. Computer's telling me. I got this QSO recorded, and if you got your email on QRZ, which I should be able to tell here, I'll send you a link to, there you go. I'll send a link to YouTube, and you can see and hear how well you sound into Virginia. Best 73, Lynn, and we sure look forward to working you again. They're a real nice signal out of Gig Harbor, Washington. Back to you for any final, and you have a good afternoon. WR7 Golf, Whiskey Bravo 9 Delta Zulu Sierra in Virginia is clear. 73.
All right, WB9 DZF WR7G. Very good, Tom. Well, your antennas are working fine, so maybe you should fool with success there. And but a lot of guys are having good luck, I understand, if they want a small beam, something low profile is one of these hex beams. They kind of look like an upside down umbrella there, basically. And my understanding is they work very good even at low heights of like 30, 35 feet. So that might be something to think about if you want a directional antenna with a little bit of gain there for the upper band here as we progress into the sunspot cycle. Now's the time, if you know what I mean. All right, thanks for recording the QSO. I'll look forward to getting the link, and have a great afternoon back there. Thanks for coming back, and you're doing pretty well there. So we'll hopefully hear you on again, and maybe conditions will be a little more stable, and we'll be able to chat again. Look forward to that. WB9DZS, back to you, Tom. 73 WR7G.
Yeah, Roger, Lynn. Those hex beams do work well, don't they? A lot of satisfied customers. A friend of mine out in Arizona just put one together, and he's got a little more tower work, I think, to do before he gets it on the air. I'll be very curious to see how he likes his compared to his other tri-banders and monobanders he has. Yeah, so some of the best stations in the country have even stuck up hex beams to supplement their multi-stack arrays here recently. That says a lot for the antenna. Past my time, though. I'm not going to make it through this sunspot cycle. I have some significant health issues. I lost my ability to walk last July, and I can't get out. I can't even work on my antennas anymore. This spring, this antenna that I'm using now, one of the ends fell down on the 260-foot long Carolina Windham, and fortunately it was a short end, and the XYL shimmied up a pine tree about 20 feet and hooked the end back up so I could use it again. No one would hurt themselves. Doesn't quite perform as well as it used to. It's kind of a little different angle. Actually, it's straighter than what it was, but it's probably wrapped through the trees a little bit. But it has a low SWR and seems to get out pretty good. I tried the other off-center fed dipole that's in a similar configuration to this one, and this one on your signal I had a couple S units better. You know, it depends on the where the station's located. So anyhow, about a half hour or so, you'll get an email from me with the link to YouTube, and you just click on it, and it's a screen capture of my Power SDR software. So you not only be able to, you know, hear your signal, a nice quality, you'll be able to see it on the pan adapter and waterfall screens and see all my settings, what I have here. Using some receive EQ, usually on the lower bands it doesn't work real well because it picks up kind of the high pitch of the static crashes, but here on 10 it really made a marked difference on the reception quality. I real quickly in the QSO switched that receive EQ off, and your signal wasn't nearly as readable and crisp as it was with the receive EQ on, using TX EQ with very similar settings. 73 again, and that'll be my final. WR7G, WB9 Delta Zulu Sierra in Chesterfield, Virginia is clear. 73, and a good afternoon, Lynn.
All right, I'll look forward to seeing that video there. 73 Tom, WR7G, and I'm off to get some lunch.